Hello guys, what's up? This is ScherBR and welcome back to my channel. Well, today's video is about Valhalla Assault the 70. This is the best event the game has to offer and I'm pretty excited for it. And well, this time the enemies are weak to both light and dark. And there's few weapons that are light and dark from the Divine Weapon Summon, and they are quite good. They have the large elemental increase, and I will still have to do some tests for them, probably later by tomorrow. We'll just click here and we can see some informations. This weapon, oops, we're wrong banner. The correct banner is below it. That's here. And this banner has these weapons. These two weapons, they have extreme damage as well, but they only have 2 usage count. They are just like Purple Shade was when it was introduced, but at least they do damage to all enemies. It's not just a single target. But then they won't be able to be as strong as other weapons that have 3 usages, but they will come very close to it. Very, very close. So this weapon is the one that will be getting 5 copies of it. No, it's not Sword, it's the other one. Just change it when I click it. Rosenfeld. So this weapon is very good. It also has only 1 empty slot. You will probably get more if you upgrade it to Legendary Evolution, but I don't think this is worth the upgrade. Not right now. Maybe. Depends on your character actually. Because of the enchantment large, we're still testing this out again. If it's what we think it is, maybe not. But I will hold my opinion on this. Okay, I'll hold my opinion on this. I can't say for sure yet. So this banner is very good because it now has a support ticket that you can use to get other weapons, and I don't even know where the support exchange boot shop is. Probably on the mixed with other stuff. Yeah, here, the 7 support tickets. So you can get any of these weapons here if you want. Probably the best ones to get are the Mines X, Solo 8x, and maybe Albitora. But no, I don't think Albitora is that good. When comparing, because Solo 8x and the Mines X will get upgraded to do maximum damage. These are the 2 weapons that we have. They have the final damage that the Japanese version also has. These are the best choices. And I wanted to give this to my Eventide Hakuri, but I can't. But okay, let's just leave this place and start the event itself. The event itself is, like always, just 3 territories that we need to defeat. And we're starting, but the first stage is actually just story, so I will just turn off my cam and show you the story.
終わったな。帰還しよう。
story was very fast. There's no more story here. This is the only stage that has story. But this event is not about story, it's about farming. And we already got something here on the mission. The anniversary ticket. Okay, so we just have to start this out, and we are starting in our current ranking is 1380, but the game is only alive for less than 4 hours. So it's okay, it's not that bad as people are saying. And still people that are not starting, you will have tied up on the same ranking. So the background characters are different from each time here. I don't really care about dealing because I'm already strong enough to defeat content without having to rely on this type of characters. But actually, this Sword Fighter Cowboy is very good. Also, the other Cowboy as well. But I won't be using them. Don't want to use them. So let's just go with this squad here. So the stages are all the same. All the same. So I won't only be completing the last stage of each one. So you guys can see how it is. Actually, most of the time, if the last stage is usually similar to the other ones, or I can just simply go to all them and just skip to the boss. Maybe I'll just skip to the boss. Make this video faster. I'll just pause and skip to the boss. So we just found the boss, and just like I'm saying, like in the past Valhalla Assault, just try to get all the red crystals. You have to get them to get more contribution points. I'm starting without any event weapon, so I will have to just make for it. Make up for it. I'm using Yu Fang with this Eventai Hakure, and it drops quite a lot of crystals. This was the first one, this is the raid. It's simple enough, you don't need any strategy for this type of stuff. 200. The rewards are stacking up. They are the same as before. Let's just go the second one. And well, I still have to farm even the lowest stages because, like I said, I don't have any event weapon. It will take some time to get to 5,000. So let me just pause again. So yeah, we're on the boss now, and this boss is simple enough. We will just be using all the same stuff. We got some quite nice contribution points this time. The 40k, okay, I will just face this boss here and wait for him to see if he does something different. But the bosses seems to be the same, so if you're having difficulty trying to defeat them, just watch my past videos because they always the same, they only change the element. So I will just pause again. We met the boss now. I will just wait for his attacks, but I know that this guy does a buff. He also likes to inflict poison and paralyze, if I remember correctly, that is. So let's just try to defeat this small enemy here. And the slime as well. But we'll not attack the boss to see the first attack that he does. Yeah, here comes the poison. This stomp can paralyze sometimes. And he buffs himself later. It's dead. So let's just defeat it. Got quite a nice contribution points. I think that's only the first time that I'll be able to get to my weapon on only the first battlefield. Yeah, with 3 stages we already reached 4,000. It's quite nice. A lot of rewards. Yeah, what we were needing, Alpha's Ward. So with Alpha's Ward now I can limit break it to the max. Actually, I don't want to limit break to the max because Alpha's Ward is the first one. Let me just check what I have here. I have to get it from the chest first. Yeah. Now let's just limit break it. You can get 3 embers from the event, so I will have to decide. 3 plus 2, I can do 2. Too many breaks to this one. Or maybe I do all of it. It will save me more AP in the long run. Just something to add, like Bowser was saying on Discord, this weapon doesn't gain that many status by limit breaking. But I'll be doing this just because they have the large encampment, so they will be used as main most of the time. I still think it's worth. So now we just have to fuse it with materials. Let me find great sword hammers. Probably have a lot. Yeah. This is okay already. So for now, I will only be using it here. I won't even be using it. I don't know why I even upgraded it right now. So this is it. Let's keep going. We still have one last stage here. Control the contested territory. Nice. The enemies are weak to mages. Healing is strong here. She can be using the Mog Rod if you have it, and she will do a lot of damage. So to reduce time, I will just pause the video here and come back when the boss time. So I just got to the boss and I forgot to turn it back and pause. But this guy here it works like the same as before. He does a lot of high damage for single target attacks, and he likes to inflict status debuff. But the status debuff only that. Status debuff and high power. So we're getting a lot of contribution points this time again, because now we have the weapon equipped. Now we're finished with the blue. Well, let's just go to the yellow. Kokuyo is back on here. She doesn't even need that. Okay, starting by raid again. I don't like to get people with single target skills. Purple Shade is a little outdated right now. Let me pause. So boss time, this one here inflicts paralyze like always, and it's just very weak. It's just raid.
どんな戦いも乗り切れる。私には仲間がいるから。
Second stage, 25k recommended might. Still very easy. I think people can get to this power with less than 3 days in this game.
私にはなすべきことがある。魔物。手加減はしない。
Next boss, this one also likes to inflict paralyze, poison as well. Also curse, this one has 3 debuffs. That is if I remember correctly, but it's still very easy. Oh no, the animation skill of this is terrible. One of the worst animation skills that this game has. If the enemy is down, it won't hit the first hit. And maybe it won't even hit at all. And this is the weapon that we're getting to the max. Sad that this is the animation of it. Next stage. This is the fake Santa Claus boss, and he likes to inflict blind. And Offsword animation is terrible. All that matters is the damage. Just like Albitor only has 1 hit. Now it's the last stage for the yellow maps. Time for the last boss. This crap boss here, I don't even remember what it does, but I think it's blind as well. So let's just watch for what it does. Well, we'll just kill the normal enemy. I think it's status debuff and paralyze. Pretty sure of it. And also status buff. Single target damage, very high single target damage. And poison. Poison, paralyze, single target damage, and status buff to himself. Nice, we're very close to the next weapon. Only 3,000 more contribution points and we'll be getting the Holy Element Sword. Oh, I kept an enemy in the air for 8 seconds without knowing. That's good. I won't need to do it. Let me just check my Divine Transfer. Now with the yellow maps done, let's just check. Yeah, they are all done. We have to do the red ones. Starting from the first. Let me use just a large experience bot, a large AP bot, sorry. And well, raid, boss time. I really like this animation. It's good for farming crystals, especially crystals. Still lack some contribution points for the next weapon. Capture the front lines, recommend my 30 key. Still very easy. Boss time, this one here doesn't do anything, just normal attack. Or just kill it. So you need one more run. Now the recommended mine is 50k. This one is a little different. At least it has some special mechanics. I don't remember what boss this is, but we'll find out. Boss time. This one is the Paradise boss. There's a running joke about this boss because his attack was called Paradise instead of Paralyze. So he likes to inflict freeze, paralyze, and status debuff, and poison. It's very strong. It was the hardest one to defeat in the past. So with this set, you just have to bring someone to clear those debuff or try to nuke him down. For me, it's just easy to knock down. I think now we will have enough contribution points to get the next weapon. Nice, we will get more contribution points. Yeah, we really passed it. Rosenfell. So now we can simply... We have two ways of doing it. I can simply change your flank for it, but we have to get it in the gift box. I always forget about it. We'll get it from the gift box. Then I'll equip it. As a main weapon. Where is it? Here. The status will decrease. I already knew it. But we can just upgrade it. So it's at least on level 40. So we don't lose too much attack. Nice. You're getting a lot of missions cleared here. Now let's just go to the last stage. Now we have two imbued weapons. One is not being used, it's just on the part on the support slot. The last stage, this one is the hardest one. The red is always the hardest one. Performing red, just bring the strongest friend you can bring. It's the hardest. So we reached the last boss, and you remember this boss? This boss is that one that inflicts all status ailments. Here he inflicts a little less, but he likes to inflict a blind, paralyze, poison, and curse. Quite a nice guy, huh? So we'll just finish him off. I don't want to deal with him. He's the one that, like I said, you have to bring our strongest friend just to clear him off as soon as possible. The best thing you do. Yeah. I hate this animation, guys. Yeah. And with this boss down, we just cleared all the stages of this. The only stage left is the bonus one. And the bonus one, we have to use 10 of the bonus ticket. We probably have it already. We probably have like 18, I think. Let me just check here. Well, okay. Well, the other ones were given to the gift box. So okay, I would just have to farm this like for a lot of time. And when we finish all the stages, we got to the ranking 365. It's quite nice, actually. Let me just talk about what ranking I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for this tier here. 1.3k is enough for me. Okay, like always, this is always my bet. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next video. Bye.